Hello there, this is Jaake Nikkilä from Damage SFP Finland, and you're listening to Dave Softee's Metal Meltdown on Metal Messiah Radio. Stay tuned.
All right, Metal Maniacs, here we go. Please help. Welcome to Metal Messiah Radio and the Metal Meltdown, hailing from Liminka, Finland, from thrash metalist Damage SFP. Joining us, we have a vocalist and guitarist, Jaake Nikkilä. Welcome to the Metal Meltdown. Jaake, thank you for this opportunity. Thank you for being here.
Yeah, thanks, Dave. And hello to you all crazy metalheads listening to this show.
Oh yeah, let's learn all we can about your band. When did the band form and who selected the band's name as Damage SFP?
Yeah, we started this band as really young boys, teenagers, back at 1989. It's a small village in northern Finland. Not too many metal players around to choose from, but I was lucky enough to find two fellows that were interested in playing thrash and loud metal with me. So we started first simply as Damage, and the letters were added to the name in 2018 when we started the band again, just to make the name differ from the other band's name, Damage. So I guess now people want to know what the letters mean.
Absolutely.
So yeah. So the S is for Suomi, which is Finland in Finnish language, and F is for Finland, so again Suomi, Finland, and P is for Perkele, that's ancient pagan god, Finland, or very usual word for cursing.
Oh wow, that's
so, yeah. So,
yeah, that's rather interesting, and I appreciate you explaining that to us, because I definitely was wondering what that meant.
Yeah. So, Finland perkele. Yes.
Very nice. And
if you know that, it's if you know this Finnish black metal band Impaled Nazarene, one of the albums is called Suomi Finland perkele. So,
no, I didn't know that either. Thank you for informing us on that. That's awesome. Thank you for the information and the knowledge. And Jaake, would you please inform the listeners out there on who else makes up the players in the band? You're a three-piece, correct?
Yes, we are trio. So there's Antti Remes, bass guitar and backing vocals, and then Tero Lipsonen plays drums, and that's all. We have tried a second guitarist, but it didn't quite work because we're used to this one guitar trio, and we have to be, really sharp. And then with two guitars, we were losing the original sound.
Really? Wow. You would think it would be more enhanced with an additional guitarist.
Well, maybe I didn't find the right guy, but anyways, we tried.
Wow.
2 or 3 fellas, and it didn't just work out.
Well, what you have going on is working, though, because I checked out your debut, the Damage SFP, and I have to tell you, it's killer thrash, man. It's really a great killer offering. Like, I would say, like Bay Area thrash even. It's really great, and it leads me to want to know more about the music. Like I said, like, how do your tunes all come together? Who's responsible for writing the lyrics and the music? What's the process like? Could you go into detail for that with us?
Yeah, like we started very long time ago, and we didn't have. We only did some demo tapes at the 90s, and we didn't have the album. Now we had over 20 years of not playing at all.
Wow.
Or we played in different bands, but not in Damage. And so our drummer called me and asked, well, how about making the album now? Because we didn't make it. We had this, the songs, the original songs, and we're what the fuck? They are good songs, and let's put the one album and let's do it. And so we did, and it was really really nice playing the old songs, and like we were the same with the same guys as we were teenagers, now grown up men, and playing those songs is just so great feeling, like we were young again. So,
yeah, it must be a really a good feeling and accomplishment to get this music out there after all these years.
Yes, and all the songs are like they're from 1991 to 1993.
Oh wow!
So really old. Yeah. Not a single new song in the album.
Wow, I would never have known that.
I wonder if it sounds like like the music used to sound at the times, but now we did it with modern sounds, of course.
Maybe this is why I get that Bay Area thrash feel, because this is from the like the late 80s, early 90s, and but the music is so fresh still today, even though the music is older, the recording is new, but the music is very, very fresh. I love it.
Yeah, thanks.
Yeah, and
the music and the lyrics, I write them, and then the other fellas coming when we make the final arrangements.
I see.
So, and we put the whole thing together. So.
Well, that is a great process. And could you tell us also who produced Damage SFP, your debut offering there, after all this time, and where was it? Where was it mastered, mixed, and recorded? Where was all this done, if you could tell us?
Yeah, it was recorded in D Studio in southern Finland. It's near Helsinki. And the production was done by the band. And then there was this recording master and owner of the studio, Jarno Hänninen. And Jarno also mixed and mastered the entire album. So it's thanks to him that sounds that well.
He did a great job for you, absolutely.
He's a metal specialist.
Yeah, thank goodness.
Really, really great albums.
Yeah, you need someone like that to get this the way you want it, and he did a great job.
Yeah. Yes, he's really good, especially making great drum sounds. So I think we are using Jarno's talent again with the new songs.
Awesome. That is
yeah.
awesome, yeah. And I was looking at it, from what it says, it just shows like this is released on Rockshots Records, which is based in Italy. So you're in Finland. What led you to sign with a record company that is based in Italy? How'd that all come to be?
Well, we have several other companies that were interested of releasing the album, but they just, provided best deal, and then we chose them. It doesn't matter if it's in Italy or Finland or...
No, it doesn't. As long as it gets done, and you get it done the way you like it to get done, the way you want it to be.
Yeah.
And they got the best deal for you, so congratulations on that.
Yeah. And the cooperation has been so far so good, so we are...
I hope that continues to work out for you in future releases for you.
Yeah.
And let's learn more about the actual album, like the CD art. Could you tell us more about this art and who designed it and who designed your band's logo? That's always important information.
But the logo is done by me. I remember being in school and it was boring listening to teacher logos in my books and so on. And we have this name, I designed it, and then I had this help with designer Petri Lampela, kind of updated the logo. The album cover is a album track called Ruthless Fate, and there's a middle shower annihilating Earth. So not very nice scenario, but perfect for a thrash metal album.
Absolutely, I have to agree with that.
Yes.
Yeah. And another great thing about the band is that I noticed you are a live performing band, and I would assume you have been performing in support of your debut offering. But if you can, please share with us some of the favorite performances that you have had from the recent past, and if you have any shows coming up in the near future, please let us know. We can spread the word on that as well, because that's what we're here to spread the word.
Yeah. Well, at the 19th we were playing mainly in Finland, well, actually only in Finland, but now that we started again, we're playing mainly outside Finland, so we have played in Russia, and Baltic countries, Estonia, Latvia, Lithuania, and now we were in a 10-day tour in Baltics and in Poland. And I think greatest experience so far has been playing in Russia in a big festival, Kaliningrad Rock Festival, this August. There was something like 10,000 people.
That's nice. That's a nice turnout.
That's really, really nice. It went live to YouTube. So that was a really big show for us. And that was the second time we played at that same festival. I guess they like us, and really nice people, by the way.
Very nice.
People there. Yes. They have a really good vodka also. Yeah.
Do you find that your fan base is growing now, that you have the music out there and with the shows that you're doing now?
Yeah, little by little, I think. We are not that known band, I can say anywhere in Finland, but in Europe and so on. So when people see us, they're like, hey, this is really, really sounds great. And then you have, our attitude is we're laughing a lot and smiling on the stage. So they're looking, what is this? You should be like having this grim look in your face, or looking angry. But no, we're having fun. So
That's really the most important thing. As long as you're having fun and doing what you're doing, it makes it all worthwhile.
Yes.
That's great news. I'm glad to hear that. And I hope that as the years go by and you can get more music out there, that you, slowly but surely your fan base will grow and you can get even more shows worldwide and do exactly what you want to do. That's I'm sure that's what you want.
Yeah.
Right. And
we are planning. Next year we are planning to have a tour in Ukraine. And that's quite, odd thing because there's a war going on in the eastern part of the country.
Yeah.
But it's a big country, so I think we will be safe near the capital city and so on. But anyways, what we like why we like playing in Eastern Europe and outside Finland, because the crowd is it's easier. The Finnish people are so static. They are standing there and just working and not moving around.
I got you. I see. So the people in the Russian area, they get more into the music. They really participate.
Yeah, even though they haven't ever heard about us, but they say, "Hey, this is great," and then most people go and so on. So it's just a great thing there.
It's kind of similar here in the States in certain areas, I would say. It sounds like Finland. Like you come to see a show and half the people there are standing there with their arms crossed just looking at the band. But there are some that get into it and they get into the mosh pit, or let's say, or they start to do whatever they do. But a lot of people, they're just spectators. That's a problem. I understand what you're talking about. Believe me, I do. I see it all the time. You want the audience to participate.
Hard to get them going like that, but that's so much easier.
Oh, absolutely! It makes it more fun for you to see them enjoying the entertainment.
Yeah.
Not just there waiting for something to happen. Like, come on, bring it on. Right? Yeah. I feel you. Believe me, I've seen it many times. And another important thing about these interviews and promoting it is also the use of YouTube. I want to give you a YouTube channel. It's simply Damage SFP Official. And I went there looking for some videos, whether it was some lyric or official videos. I didn't really notice any, so I need to ask if the band is planning on making any music or lyrical videos.
Yeah, I think there's not... we have the channel, but and we had some videos there, but we had to take them off because the record company asked that we have to take them down.
Oh.
They, release them through their channel.
I see. Yeah, that happens. That happens too. Yeah. Okay. So you have videos out there, but it's on your record company's Facebook.
Yes.
Okay. And what's the official name for that YouTube channel?
I think Rockshots Official or something like that.
Okay, Rockshots Official. Thank you for explaining that. I guess I was like, I can't believe I don't see videos, but you made it very easy to understand, because I noticed that with other labeled bands that are even on bigger labels, that sometimes they do release it on their own site or on their own YouTube, but most of the time it's the record label. They want to have all this new music that's coming out on their official channel. So yeah, I get that. And how about merch? Let's talk merch. Where would be the best place for a fan of Damage SFP, whether they're been with you since the beginning, or they're just going to be listening to your interview right now with me and say, wow, I really enjoyed this band. I like this guy, the way he talks, and I really like their music. How could I get CD? How could I get other merch? So let's let the people out there that are tuning in, let them, or inform them if you can, where would be the best place for them to get to the CD and whatever other merch you may have. Do you have any links for us, or would it be your Facebook?
Yeah, you can just contact me via Facebook, right to us, but there are official shops selling the records, like Record Shop X in Finland.
Right.
Then there are several other shops around the world. I don't remember the names, but Japan or...
I would imagine also like iTunes and Amazon, they'd be able to get it from there as well.
Yeah, of course, the digital shops, Spotify, or you can listen to it and not pay anything for it. Well, something from it, but as you know, not much. But what comes to other merches, t-shirts and stickers and patches, and even we have this not free demo tape we made as a second edition, so only 30 copies of it, so really limited edition.
Only 30 copies. Do you still have any left?
Yeah.
You do? I'm surprised. Wow.
Yeah.
That's very interesting. Wow, 30.
Yeah.
Wow. So you've been busy all the time that you haven't been doing the band, so I need to ask you, the three members that are in the band, what do you do when you're not doing the band? What have you been up to, let's say, last 20 some odd years when the band wasn't taking off the way you wanted to? You all had regular jobs, and you still have your regular jobs to support the band, or what do you actually do?
Yeah. We are working, and we that 20 years plus. We were studying, and then the jobs and make family, so on. So now that we have all those things, we have more time, and then time to make some trash again. so
Excellent.
Actually, I'm a teacher in a school. Teaching biology and geography, and Antti is working in logistics, and Tero is in advertising business. So.
I did not know that.
Yeah.
By looking at your pictures, and they always say you can't judge a book by its cover, but by looking at your pictures, you look to me like a surfer dude, like someone from California with your hair. You look like someone that would love to surf. That's the impression I get just by looking at you.
Yeah. You're not, the first one to say the same thing.
Yeah, because you had that look. That's why I say you can't judge a book by its cover, right?
Yeah.
But it does look like you're having fun.
In Finland, it's not very easy to find that.
No, I was going to say that. In Finland, you don't really have the chance to do surfing unless you're snow surfing or something like that. Yeah, that's quite interesting too. And what would you say would be next for Damage SFP? I think you just gave us the answer, really. You're going to be working on new material?
Yes, we're making new music, and that's quite exceptional, because last time I did new songs for this band was in 1996.
Wow.
So quite a long time ago. So now we have some, I think, 3 or 4 songs ready, and we are really excited about the new stuff. There's something old, but then again, something totally different.
Right, that's good. That's good.
Songs, so it's I think a lot more melodic stuff, like the chorus in the songs, something you can.
Oh, excellent! I can't wait to hear that. And do you have a time frame on when you think you're next offering your new music? Do you know when you think that it will be out there for people to hear?
I think we will record 2 songs, maybe in January. And then
I see.
If everything goes fine, I think we can release videos for them before summer or in spring. So, and then the second album, maybe I think a little bit later, as a year or 2021. Not yet. So we have to send the album to record labels and maybe ask for better deals or something.
Right. Yeah, these things take longer than you expected to, but I want to put it out there that the Metal Meltdown on Metal Messiah Radio has an open door policy. So when you have new music, you're more than welcome to come back on the show. We can talk about that music as well.
Yeah.
Just want to extend that invitation to you. Okay, Jaake?
Yeah.
Very well.
Thanks.
Very well. Yeah. So besides the music, you're going to be very busy with that, I'm sure. And so beyond the music, do you have any other expectations of the band?
Well, getting more fans. I think we are very pleased to play people, and we are looking forward to see more people.
That's what I love about the underground, and that's what Metal Messiah Radio is all about. And my hope is that, due to our interview and playing your music, that I hope that we could also help you increase your fan base and have more fans, and that's really what it's all about.
Yes, exactly.
So I hope that works out for all of us. And I really want to thank you for spending time with us on today's edition of the Metal Meltdown on Metal Messiah Radio. And people out there might not realize, but we both had issues today. You had an update on your computer, which was keeping you from doing your thing. And I had a problem with my internet. And then I had a problem with my sound card. And I was sounding like a chipmunk. Behind the scenes, people really don't know what you go through just to get these things done. But man, we were not giving up, and I'm glad that we got to do this. I've really enjoyed getting to talk to you, Jaake, and getting to know you. And you sound like a fun guy with a fun band, and I love thrash, and a lot of people out there do. And I believe we learned a lot more about Damage SFP before we started, so I really appreciate that very much from you. And I'd like to know if at this time, if you'd like to say anything out there, your longtime fans or your up-and-coming fans and your fans-to-be. Anything you'd like to say to the fans out?
Well, first of all, thank you really much for supporting us. And keep your heads up, metalheads, because we are coming with new music. Splendid. So we are excited, and I hope you too are.
Oh, we are.
Waiting.
We are. We're already getting a good buzz when we play your music. In our chat room, we always have a nice amount of metal maniacs in the chat room. And when we play your music, and Vlad Promotions, I poured his roster, and I got my email filled with all these shout outs, and one of which was from you. And so I said to Vlad, I'll definitely get with your bands as soon as I can, because I do this only seasonally. But when I heard the music on his new roster, I was very, very excited, because I always love thrash. I love all kinds of metal, but when I heard this, I was like, okay, this is going to be great. And you definitely made a very fun interview for me, so I really appreciate that. Yeah, I want to wish you and everyone, the three of you in Damage SFP, a great what's left of 2019. 2020 sounds like it's going to be great for you, and we'll be back here talking about your music when the time comes, when you have your new offering out there. And I just wish you the best of success, and I hope everything works out the way you want it to work out with whatever label you do your music with. So cheers to you and all of Damage SFP, and don't be a stranger. When you have sort of news or anything going on with your band, hit me up on Facebook, and I'll be more than happy to spread the word on the show. No problem.
Yeah. Cheers, Dave.
Cheers, bro.
All the best to you on your show.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thanks for the interview, and let's go crank up some more Damage SFP and crank it up loud.